In the heart of the Mithyer field, nestled away from prying eyes, stood a collection of simple houses, each inhabited by proud descendants of families long forgotten. The thick forest surrounding them held whispered secrets and memories, fading into the whispers of the wind. Among these inhabitants was Gary, a humble man who lived a sparse yet contented life in a modest cabin, his childhood memories woven with tales of heroes and legends, whispered by the crackling fire each night. Gary believed in Sheriff Clint Fisher, the town's steadfast guardian, who zealously protected the interests of the community. But behind the sheriff's stoic facade lay a man with burdens of his own, a past riddled with shadows and regrets. Often, Gary would find himself wondering if the sheriff's stern exterior concealed wounds deeper than the roots of the ancient trees surrounding their homes. On warm summer days, laughter echoed in the fields as children played, chasing fireflies with sheer joy, while their parents exchanged dreams and stories beneath the formidable oak trees. The air was thick with the scent of wildflowers and a palpable sense of unity, something that felt both fragile and eternal. Yet the tranquility was akin to the calm before a storm. Recent events had cast a long shadow. Reports of ruthless bandits encroaching upon their territory had reached even the quiet village. In hushed tones, the residents shared anxious glances, their laughter dimming with the weight of unspoken fears. The sheriff began to gather a handful of reliable men from the village, issuing warnings that their safety was at risk. "Stay vigilant, everyone," Sheriff Fisher's voice boomed during community meetings, his eyes scanning the crowd, searching for signs of fear or unrest. "We must watch each other's backs and be prepared for anything." As weeks stretched on, hope seemed to wane, and anxiety crept into the hearts of the innocent. Gary participated in the nightly watch, flanked by others who shared his apprehension. The chirping of crickets filled the gaps in conversation, their melodies an eerie reminder of the calm that had given way to uncertainty. One fateful night, Gary's watchful eyes caught movement at the edges of the village. His heart raced, and he motioned to his fellow watchmen. "I think I see something," he whispered urgently. The group tightened their circle, hearts pounding as they steeled themselves for what might come next. From the shadows, figures emerged, cloaked in darkness. The watchmen braced themselves, adrenaline coursing through their veins. Sheriff Fisher stepped forward, brandishing a lantern, when suddenly, brutes clad in ragged clothing erupted from the underbrush, their intentions clear as their menacing laughter rang out in the still night air. A chaotic confrontation ensued, each member of the village, fight or flight responses kicking into gear. Gary, fueled by a fierce determination to protect his home and those he loved, felt an unfamiliar sense of strength rise within him as alongside the sheriff and his friends. In that moment, he was not just Gary, mediocre man from a humble cabin. He was a defender of his people. The battle raged, echoing through the trees as shouts of defiance rang out. Flickering lanterns illuminated the teeming shadows, revealing the resolve and courage coursing through each villager's veins. They defended their home with every fiber of their being, with the spirits of their ancestors urging them forward. Just as it seemed despair might overwhelm them, the tide turned. Bandits, recognizing the fervor of unity within the village, began to retreat. With dawn breaking over the horizon, the remnants of the scuffle echoed through the now quiet fields, bathed in the warm light of a new day. Scars and scratches marked the fighters, but triumph surged like a tidal wave. They had stood their ground, their unity forged in the heat of battle, stronger than ever. As the sun rose, Gary glanced around at the village he loved, the brave faces of those who had fought alongside him, each imbued with a shared sense of camaraderie and resilience. As they gathered to celebrate the victory, Gary realized that their bonds were unbreakable, stronger than the fears that had once threatened to engulf them. In the distance, Sheriff Fisher offered a weary smile, a hint of pride in his eyes as he surveyed the scene, his community, his family, and on that day, beneath the vast blue sky, they were more than just survivors. They were a testament to the strength that lies within unity, echoing in the hearts of all who called Mithyer Field home.